The Boston Celtics have a 70-0 lead over the Green Bay Packers after the first two rounds, but plenty of time for the Packers to catch up. Here we go into our next category, famous number fives. Number fives, our first subject, one of the most artistic and talented athletes ever. The Orioles' Brooks Robinson, whose timely hitting in the 70 series was only exceeded by his sensational fielding. All of these plays were in just one World Series, believe it or not. Like these have earned Brooks Robinson a reputation as the greatest fielding third baseman in history. The question toss-up for 20 points. Robinson is compared favorably to what former Pittsburgh Pirate third baseman, now a Hall of Famer, as far as his great fielding is concerned? I see no reaction, so the Celtics.
Pie Traynor.
Pie Traynor is correct. The Hall of Famer with the Pirates. Now, come on, did you get that, Bill? Red Auerbach is feeding you the information. We'll give the coach credit for that one. Pie Traynor is correct for 20 points and a chance at the free throws. Number fives, we continue. This one will feature our panelists. Number five, across the way, Paul Hornung, the Green Bay Packer dynasty of the 60s. The familiar golden boy, Paul Hornung, as we listen to Ted Moore.
Starr takes the ball, hands off to Hornung, sweep to the left side, he's got the block, he's inside the 10, he's at the 5, cuts into the end zone for the touchdown. And there you saw the Green Bay Packer power sweep as of days of yore.
Going back to the Green Bay side, Jerry Kramer, were you in that picture somewhere? You must have been.
He better have been. I wouldn't have gotten the end zone.
How about Fuzzy Thurston? That was the other.
Fuzzy was there too.
Fuzzy and
always.
Jerry. Kind of nice to have those two fellas in front of you.
Sure was, I tell you.
You know, it was so cold up there, they had to run fast.
And especially, well, we won't go into that. The Boston Celtics have the chance for the 10 points. 176 points Paul Hornung scored in 1 year. That's an all-time single-season record in the NFL. For 10 points, what player holds the all-time pro football mark for total points scored over 1,500 in a lifetime? You have 5 seconds.
Alex Groza. Alex Groza?
Alex Groza is incorrect. So for 20 points, Green Bay, the all-time pro football score, over 1,500 points. Do you know the answer?
Lou Groza.
Lou Groza is incorrect. The answer is George Blanda. George Blanda, the Oakland Raiders. All right, the end of 3 rounds. The Celtics 90, the Green Bay Packers nothing. Our category, oh no, we have another free throw, I'm sorry, in famous number fives. This one, of course, we had to get Joe D in there, the Yankee Hall of Famer. We relive a great moment in the 15th year of the DiMaggio era, the 50 World Series. The Yankees and the Phils, it's the second game at Philadelphia.
Joe DiMaggio up. Yankee 10th inning, a 1-1 tie. Robin Roberts and Allie Reynolds in quite a pitching duel. Here it comes. And a long drive to deep left center field. Ashburn and Smithburg to the wall. It's gone. DiMaggio homers. The Yankees lead 2-1.
And the Yankee Clippers home run won it for New York. 2 of Joe DiMaggio's teammates, a catcher and an outfielder, both of whom played in every game of that series, became Major League managers. We'll give you 5 points each if you can name the 2 Yankees who became managers. 5 seconds.
Yogi Berra.
Yogi Berra for 5.
And another outfielder?
Another ball player? Any player?
On that Yankee team, you have 5 seconds. All right, time's up. You get 5 points, so we'll give you 10 points, Green Bay, if you can name the other Yankee who became a manager. Obviously, we said it's a catcher and an outfielder, so it has to be the outfielder. You have 5 seconds on that team. Want to venture a guess?
Billy Martin.
Billy Martin was not on that team. The answer was Hank Bauer. Hank Bauer, the right fielder. All right. After 3 rounds, it's 95-0 in favor of the Boston Celtics. All right, Green Bay, get ready. Embarrassing moments in sports. The date, December 8th, 1968, Los Angeles Coliseum. The Rams must win to stay in the title race, but they trail the Chicago Bears by 1 point. Suddenly, the Rams' hopes come alive with a first down at the Chicago 31.
29 seconds left in the game. Roman Gabriel passes to Jack Snow, incomplete. But a major penalty has been called on the Rams for holding back at the Bear 38, moving the ball to the Ram 47. But in the confusion, no one notices that the downs marker has been mistakenly moved ahead, one down. The Rams don't see this, so they go for the big one, the bomb. It's their only chance, they believe. Gabriel throws 3 long passes downfield to Tucker, Mason, Jackson, all incomplete.
Well, even the Rams didn't realize they had lost a down, an embarrassing moment. I called that game, and like everyone else, I missed it too. The question for 20 points. What team did win the NFL title that year of 1968 and went on to lose to the Jets in the Super Bowl III? The Celtics were there first again.
Baltimore Colts.
Baltimore Colts is correct. I think Bill Russell has longer arms than the Green Bay Packers. He gets there first, and it's 20 more points for Boston and the free throw. This embarrassing moment lasted 7 full games for one of the best all-around first basemen in National League history. 1952, it's the 7th game of the World Series, the Yankees and Dodgers. Bottom of the 4th, Dodgers trail 1-0. Bases are loaded. Snyder, Robinson, and Campanella aboard. No one out. Allie Reynolds has just relieved Yankee pitcher Eddie Lopad.
18 series at bats. Hodges still looking for his first hit. Reynolds delivers a line drive to left field, but it's aimed right at Gene Woodland. Snyder tags. Snyder scores. Hodges, however, can't fly a hit. He's 0 for 19.
Well, he didn't even give you credit for a sacrifice fly then. Hodges went on 21 times in the series without a hit, a truly embarrassing moment for a great ball player. For 10 points, name the primary fielding position of Gil Hodges when he first came to the Dodgers. 5 seconds. Yes?
First base.
First base is incorrect. For 20 points, Green Bay. When Gil Hodges reported to the big league Dodgers, what was his primary position?
We'll just take a guess. Catcher.
Catcher is correct for 20 points. All right, you've broken the ice. 115 to 20 the score. Our second free throw belongs to the Celtics. Sometimes an embarrassing moment in sports makes you want to go off in a corner and hide somewhere. You know what I mean and how that must feel. But what if there's no place to hide in sports? It's April 1971. The Blackhawks and Rangers are in a second overtime in a Stanley Cup playoff game.
Makita, number 21, flying down the right wing. He shoots. Blocked by Jockman, a great save. Makita digs it back out of the corner. He passes out in front to Bill White. Blocked, open net. Makita misses. Makita misses an open net. Sometimes the empty cage serves only as a resting spot for the denied.
All right, Stan Makita rarely is embarrassed. His superior play has won him many honors. During the 5-year span from 1964 through 1968, Makita won the NHL's Art Ross Trophy 4 times. The question for 10 points, Celtics. Name the achievement which earns the annual Art Ross Trophy. 5 seconds.
Assists?
Assist is incorrect. 20 points for the Green Bay Packers. If you can tell me for what achievement is the Art Ross Trophy awarded?
Sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship is the Lady Bing. That's incorrect. It is for most points, goals and assists. Most points is the Art Ross Trophy. So after 4 rounds on Sports Challenge, the score. The Celtics won 15, the Green Bay Packers 20, and in a moment our bonus biography round worth up to 90 points and an in-person visit with this star after this Sports Challenge timeout. Again, the score, the Celtics won 15, the Packers 20, and now it's time for our bonus biography round. Okay, Johnny, go.
Our mystery guest has been named to the all-time...
Gale Sayers.
The Celtics hit it first again, and Bill Russell says...
Gale Sayers.
Gale Sayers is the correct answer, and the Celtics won another game. And here's one of the great broken field runners of all time, Gale Sayers. Stay right here a minute, Gale. What is the art of being able to jitterbug through the open field? We've seen you many times on film clips on our show, and even in the mud, you seem to have such incredible timing and great balance.
I don't know. I just a God-given ability, and I'm trying to get all the yards I can.
As a youngster, something must have happened along the line that Gale Sayers said, I'm going to be a great athlete. I'm going to really bear down and be something great in a sport that I might select. Did there?
I think one thing that happened when I was in high school, my brother came back to give a speech at our school and gave a very outstanding speech, and a girl didn't know I was sitting in back of her, and she said, how can his brother be so smart and he's so stupid? So I think this stuck with me, and I wanted to be much better than he was.
So a girl who didn't know you were listening said, what's wrong with Gale Sayers? Why can't he be as smart as his brother?
That's right, because I didn't do that much in high school. I was kind of lazy at my ways.
Keep up the good work, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much.
Gail Sayers, ladies and gentlemen, the great running back of the Chicago Bears. And fans, in a moment, Johnny Gilbert will tell you all about our winners and about next week's challengers. First, this Sports Challenge timeout. For the third straight week, our Sports Challenge champions, the Boston Celtics. Johnny Gilbert, the final score.
Well, Dick, the Celtics, with a total of 203 points, are indeed the winners again of this Sports Challenge, and the Glenside Youth Athletic Club of Glenside, Pennsylvania, for whom they were playing, will receive $1,000 worth of AMF Void athletic equipment. Of course, there are no losers on Sports Challenge. The Police Athletic League of Cleveland, Ohio, for whom the Green Bay Packers were playing, will receive $500 worth of Void athletic equipment from Sports Challenge. And by the way, if you have a favorite junior athletic organization you'd like to see represented, drop a line to Sports Challenge, 5800 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California. Since the Celtics won again this week, they'll return next week, and Dick, who is going to be here to challenge them?
Next week, the challengers will be a team of the new-look Washington Redskins, wide receiver Charlie Taylor, linebacker Jack Pardee, and their head coach George Allen. And they'll join our current champions, the Boston Celtics, and yours truly, Dick Hendrick. We'll see you again next week on the Sports Challenge.